Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is your mid-month check-in, and we will start with Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, you have the High Priestess, overall energy, the Ace of Wands. So I feel like there could be some sort of opportunity being presented to you in love. Maybe you have someone who's attracted to you. It's possible that someone's going to DM you if they haven't done so already. But I do feel like there is going to be some sort of flirtation because there is some sort of hidden attraction. If this is about your energy, like you have your eye on someone and there's someone that you're wanting to initiate some sort of communication with, then, well, someone that you're thinking about talking to, I feel like things may not happen until you initiate it. You also may have been having dreams, or you're going to have like all these dreams about someone coming towards you, or maybe you're having like a lot of sexual dreams. But it does seem like there is someone that is attracted to you, or you're attracted to somebody. Something could be getting ready to start off. There's like a new beginning in regards to a relationship. If you're already in an established relationship, either you or your partner are being secretive or quiet about something. Something's going on where maybe it's just some sort of hidden plans, but I really feel like this is some hidden attraction. It does seem like there is someone calling out to you from another realm. Someone is reaching out to you. Maybe you've been feeling someone's energy. There is also the possibility of some kind of self-pleasure, especially if you're an empath and you've been feeling certain things happening and going on. It could be somebody that is thinking about you and doing that. I feel like some of you are also practicing some form of sex magic. So just basically thinking about what you want to manifest, the person, the relationship, or whatever, and doing that while you're pleasuring yourself, and that is a form of sex magic. So for some of you, I feel like either you are doing this or someone is doing this, trying to get your attention or manifest you. Also, I'm getting the energy of an attraction that is trying to, like two people who, one minute I feel like there's interaction with each other, and then the next minute one or both of you starts to pull back. Kind of feel like you guys are also dealing with some sort of hidden fetishes. There could be attractions with someone at your job, or if you have your own business, one of your clients. I feel that someone's also been meditating or will be meditating. It just seems like somebody is trying to pull something down. Someone is sending their energy out to you, or you're doing this to somebody. But it does seem like it's in secret. It could be any sign, but I do feel it could either be Earth or Leo. I kind of feel like somebody is also practicing a form of self-restraint. So this is also coming off as temptation. If you're in a relationship, it's very possible that there's going to be some sort of temptation. And even if it is just some sort of playful flirtation, you might still be thinking about that person sometimes, especially when you're laying down, going to sleep. You're like fantasizing about that person. It seems like you're going to have to end up being patient, or you're having to just kind of go with the flow of things. But I still feel like something maybe requires you to take some kind of action, and then you'll have to be patient for things to unfold. Like you might want to rush something, or you might want something to happen, much sooner than anticipated, but you've got to be patient. I do feel like you need to also be mentally prepared for what's to come. Also, I'm just getting things about like other dimensions, having sexual encounters in other dimensions, and it's seeming very real. Like when you are asleep and you're in the astrals, there are these relationships that are, or experiences that you're having. You also could be looking forward to that. So your sex life or love life kind of seems out of this world. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, you have Two of Cups, overall energy, the Sun. So you guys could be feeling like you found your soulmate. You might start to feel alive again, or feel like this sense of renewal. It seems like someone could be bringing out your inner child. Something also may start off as like just fun or supposed to be a fling, and then like genuine feelings may start to develop between the two of you. I feel that if you're in a relationship, your partner could be giving you a lot of attention this week, or like putting you in a spotlight, putting you on a pedestal, just really boosting your ego. Or you are doing this to your partner. If this is something new, it just seems like you've really got the attention of someone. There's a mutual attraction. I feel like there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. And you're needing to kind of trust your intuition on this. You could be having a connection with either a water sign, earth sign, or maybe a Leo. Yeah, you just really seem to start to develop stronger feelings for someone. As it just seems like you and another person are getting closer and closer. And it seems like maybe it gets to the point where you can't stop thinking about this person. You feel really trapped by your own thoughts. You may try to stop thinking about this person, but it just seems like you can't stop. You might feel like somebody's got you under some sort of spell. And if these aren't your feelings, then, more than likely you have somebody feeling this way. I do feel that if you haven't noticed already, someone has been trying to get your attention. Someone is trying to impress you in some way. I don't know if you come off as a person who's hard to please. This person might be slightly intimidated by you, but it just seems like they really want to gain your attention and they want to get to know you. So either way, I feel like you'll be having some sort of connection with someone. It also could be an air sign that's giving you a lot of attention. And it's also possible that multiple people will be coming towards you. Even if there's multiple people, it seems like there is one person in particular that you just can't seem to stop thinking about, just really having some strong feelings for. Whether or not this relation develops into something long-term is yet to be seen, but it does seem like you're connecting with someone initially and having like a lot of chemistry. Somebody also might be talking about children or wanting to have children. Yeah. And it seems like you guys are coming together, like something brought you together. It could be that a child brought two people together. So like a mundane situation could be that you're a single parent, you went to pick up your child from daycare or whatever, and you know, the person working there caught your attention and you guys just started connecting from there. So something could have to do with a child. For some of you, you might be rekindling something with baby's father or baby's mom. I'm trying to see what this is where you still seem to feel stuck about a situation. It's possible that like you want to I just feel like this is more so about control. Like you want to control your feelings, and it's like you're trying to restrain yourself. You don't want to have these emotions or thoughts, but it just seems like you can't help it. You might try to stay away from somebody or stay in a house or look the other way, like you're trying not to look somebody in the eye. But, you know, it does seem like someone already has a hold over you. You might feel like it's too late. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you with Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of May 2023. All right, you have the Three of Pentacles. Overall energy, the Ace of Pentacles. So even if you guys are focusing on work and trying not to focus on your love life, it still could be something developing. Or maybe it is more so focused on work relationships. Something could start off from a professional standpoint at first and maybe develop into something romantic. If you are in the early stages of a relationship, it seems like you guys are like laying down that foundation. You are doing things that are going to give a strong foundation to the relationship. It's like you're building together, but it's still very early on. But it still seems like already there's a strong bond that's being formed, or something that can be long term. It seems that something is also manifesting or coming into fruition. If there's something that you've been trying to manifest, If you're in an established relationship, it seems like you guys are working together. You guys are working together as a team. Maybe you guys are having to discuss important matters, put things on paper instead of just talking about it. It's like, okay, we said we were going to purchase a house. Like, no, we have to actually do it now. Let's go ahead and get a realtor and start. Like, you're having to take like real steps to get to what you want. So you could be doing that. You also could be starting a business together. Like maybe you guys are like, let's go into business together. So there could be some sort of business approach to your relationship. There is something kind of taboo about this situation. So again, going back to something that's supposed to be like a working relationship, maybe there is some sort of underlying attraction there. One of you has been fantasizing about the other, or you've both been fantasizing about each other. There is a secret element to this relationship. There's also a possibility that you guys are needing to keep your relationship a secret or keep it professional, just for the sake of not wanting other people in your business. I feel like there is also plans or arrangements being made. You could be dealing with anyone. Could be an air sign, fire sign. Still, again, maybe a Leo. I feel like you also may have been trying to keep your distance from someone at first, or telling yourself that you didn't see somebody in that light. But then it's like you start to think about them that way. You start to fantasize about this person. It's also possible that a love interest is going to try and make you jealous, or you're trying to do that to them. Something does look like it might have an element of revenge. The other thing I'm getting is that you or your love interest is playing hard to get. It's like if you want it, then you have to fight for it. You have to come and get it. Something also could be progressing at a very slow rate, because of resistance and people dealing with control issues. Seems like someone is also building up some kind of courage. Whoever is coming off in like intimidating, I feel like the other person is like, I'm not afraid of you. And they're like, most people are afraid of me. And it's like, well, I'm not afraid of you. But I don't know what that conversation is stemming from. But yeah, it also seems that you could be the type of person that would be able to tame someone who's usually a wild card. You might be someone who kind of gets this person to stabilize. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of May 2023. All right, you also have the Three of Pentacles and overall energy, the Devil. You might feel bound to somebody already. This also looks like a work relationship that may have some sort of taboo elements to it. Sometimes if you're in a relationship, it seems like sometimes the relationship is hard to deal with, and it requires a lot of work and a lot of patience. I feel like, of course, only if you feel like it's worth it that you should be willing to work with this person. If you don't feel like it's worth it, then I don't know, you could potentially be wasting your time. There's a lesson in your relationship. Whatever's going on, there's a lesson in it. Yeah. I feel that either you could be trying to seduce someone or someone's trying to seduce you. You might not fully trust somebody. Like maybe somebody is like, yeah, can you come over after work? Or you want to go get something to drink or whatever it is. It's like somebody is offering and you are suspicious of this person's offering. It seems like you're attracted to someone who you know may not be the best for you, or you know there something's going on with their life that would be a burden, but you're still attracted to them. This is the possibility of some sort of love triangle as well. Maybe being aware that someone is in a relationship but still, flirting with them, or being curious about what a relationship with you all would be like. Oh. Yeah, it seems like you have some sort of karmic debt that you're paying off. And if this relationship hasn't begun yet, it should begin maybe within a month or so. Choices are having to be made. So to me, it does look like something is starting off like an affair. Like these are two people who are supposed to be professionals working together, and then they cross that professional line. One of you could be married, and it's like you guys are now sneaking off to do things together, or just kind of like secret lovers. I'm getting secret lovers energy. And maybe you're aware that, this isn't a good situation, but you feel like you can't help yourself. So you and somebody might be at a crossroad. And this could be you too. You could be the one that's in a relationship, and then there is someone who is tempting you. You feel like you're being driven by your lower nature to this person. Like it's very primal and it's like intense. And so it becomes harder and harder for you to remain loyal to this relationship that you're supposed to be in because of this outside influence that's coming in. If you are completely single and you're connecting with this new person, I wouldn't fully trust it. There's secrets going on. It definitely seems like, they're already in a relationship and dealing with somebody. It could be something else, but it really seems like they're in a relationship already. Yeah. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Overall energy, the Page of Wands. So there could be two people in your energy. Could be a fire sign and an earth sign. Or this could be you and you're dealing with an earth sign. It seems like you are getting ready to close a chapter in your life, though. You might be moving on from some people that you have been having a hard time letting go of. But it seems like you're ready to let something go. Maybe you feel like you've outgrown a certain situation, or you're so over a certain situation and you're ready for something new. If you are in a relationship, there's a strong possibility that that relationship is coming to an end. It also seems like you are blocking people. You might be blocking energies. Maybe you feel like people are watching you or trying to, find out things about your life or what have you. Maybe you feel gang stalked. That is a possibility. But it seems like you're having to block people or maybe make your page private. Yeah, so I do feel that some of you have someone who's watching you, especially in metaphysical ways like remote viewing, or someone is visiting you. Someone is astral traveling and visiting you. Seems like there is someone that is trying to get your attention. It still seems like there's a possibility of multiple people coming towards you, or you dealing with multiple people fighting or competing for your attention, unless you feel like you're attracted to someone, but you're not the only one. There are several people attracted to the same person. There may be things that you need to sacrifice or let go of. Seems like you're trying to view something from a different perspective. Your love life could be delayed or on hold, or it just seems like there's something about your love life is coming to an end, like there's a closing chapter. Whether you're single or in a relationship, that chapter of your life is coming to an end. If you aren't keeping tabs on someone, then they're, possibly keeping tabs on you. It's also a possibility of someone who is spying on behalf of somebody else. So they're gathering information and reporting it back to the other person. It also seems like there could be something that you're in denial of, or you're trying to run away or escape from. You're trying to bury something deep into your subconscious. Something may get you to go down a rabbit hole. Something's going on where you start really going down that rabbit hole. Like it's something that you're trying to see or find out, something that you're learning. And it's like you're following some sort of clues. I hate to say that somebody's probably breadcrumbing you, but it's like you're following these clues. You're like, let me see where this leads to. I need to find out. I do feel like you have some sort of spiritual connection with someone that you've been unable to detach from. And it seems like you're trying to piece it all together. I feel that your love life is like pieces of a puzzle, and it's kind of complicated and hard to figure out. It's like you're needing to see the bigger picture. Looking at it at face value, I feel like you're not going to get it. So it's like you're having to really view your situation objectively and from a higher perspective to really understand that something about your love life serves a higher purpose, whatever is going on. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of May 2023. All right. So you have the Hermit and the Six of Wands. So you might be trying to be isolated or keep to yourself. But I feel like you're going to be getting like a lot of attention. You might be feeling very attractive, even if you're just trying to mind your own business or keep to yourself. You also seem to be doing some sort of studying or researching or realizing that someone is part of your spiritual journey. It seems like you also start to get the courage to confront your fears. Okay. Another thing I'm seeing is that you're getting a lot of attention, but not from who you want it from. That person is being stubborn, and this person does not feel like you need any more attention than the attention that you're already getting. So I feel like they're refusing to feed into your energy, even though they're attracted to you. This also could be something that you're doing. Like you don't want to give someone any attention because they already get a lot of attention. Somebody's becoming possessive or obsessed though. Extremely jealous. Someone's getting extremely jealous of the attention that you could be getting. If you're in a relationship, somebody might even be saying threatening things like, I'll cut their head off if they think that they can, flirt with you or take you from it. Like somebody might be kind of insane and really, really jealous and feel the need to protect you. Yeah, if you're dealing with somebody, someone might be coming off as overprotective and wanting to keep you to themselves, wanting you to stay in a house. They don't want other people to see you. They really don't like the attention that you get. There's a possibility of someone assuming that there's cheating going on or that you would cheat, or maybe you feel this way about your partner. But if completely single, like I said, it's like you're getting a lot of attention, but the person who is really obsessed with you is not giving you any attention. I feel like that's the only control that they have. They're like, that's the only way they can control, feel a sense of control in this situation, because it's bad enough that their heart might be longing for you or attached to you. But for whatever reason, they just have too much pride to like let you know that or admit that to themselves. I don't know. It could be any reason why they're fighting against this. It's also possible that you're the one obsessing over someone, and although you appreciate the fact that people are, you know, trying to get to know you, popping up in your DMs, like you really, really just want it from that other person. Ultimately, I just keep getting the energy of someone coming out very intense and jealous, like angry jealous. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And what did I drop here? All right. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of May 2023. You have the Five of Wands. Overall energy, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so either you are feeling alone or empty, lonely, lost, or someone around you feels this way. I feel that there is a lack of emotional fulfillment. Something's going on where you still don't have your heart's desires. And it looks like you're also walking away from a situation even though you don't want to. But every time you try to walk away or ignore the signs, they come back 10 times harder. It's like, what is this? Like, why won't Spirit let me walk away from this situation? And you might start to question, is it Spirit, or is it just you wanting it to mean something more than it is? But it does seem like there is something that keeps fighting at you every time you try to walk away. There's a possibility of more than one connection that you're having, more than one person trying to get your attention. And if so, I feel like their energies are getting crossed. Something about this, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like light beams and they're fighting, but at some point you can't tell whose light is whose. So I feel that this could be a similar situation. Like maybe you're unaware that there are several people or more than one person coming towards you. And it's kind of hard to pinpoint who it is because their energies just keep crossing with each other. There's a possibility that one is an earth sign and one is a water sign. And it seems like you're just waiting patiently for confirmation of something or waiting for something to manifest. I feel like you need answers. You also could be wanting someone to pursue you or waiting for someone in particular to pursue you. I kind of feel like you go from stalled or stagnant energy to just like an overflow, just like being pursued by multiple people all at once. It seems like you're having to put things into perspective, trying to figure out what exactly it is that you're wanting versus what you need in your life. And if it's like you're trying to create your perfect person, I feel like you're trying to prioritize your must-haves. You're like, okay, this is, you know, my vision board, and this is the person that I hope to be with from most important to least important. So I kind of feel like you're doing that. If you're in a relationship, one of you might feel empty. One of you might be feeling like it's time to leave or let it go, because there's some sort of void, especially some sort of an emotional void. It could just be a phase, or like the relationship has hit some sort of a hurdle. But even so, it's like when you think about leaving this person, something maybe gets in a way and makes you feel like maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe I should just wait and let this relationship heal. There could be some petty arguments, or nothing too intense, but there could be just some arguments going on in regards to your relationships. It does seem like people could be behaving a little immaturely, or maybe they're just like learning how to communicate with you, or you're learning how to communicate with each other, because right now it seems like you guys are on different pages. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, you have the Nine of Swords and the overall energy, the Emperor. So, again, it seems like there is someone who is just quietly observing and thinking about how to approach you, but this person is really nervous. I feel like they need to calm down, or they need to get their nerves in order. This person comes off as very calm and collective, very chill, but on the inside, this person is dealing with some sort of doubts or insecurities. I feel like this person doesn't want to say the wrong thing. The other strange energy I'm getting is someone who, it looks like levitation, but I feel like what it is that this person is practicing some sort of meditation or remote viewing. Maybe they're trying to call out to you mentally. You could be dealing with someone who has control issues. I feel like someone goes from getting a lot of attention to getting no attention. So if someone is observing you, it could be that one day you start to get like a lot of attention from several people, and then all of a sudden nobody's communicating with you or paying attention to you anymore. Or someone is like trying to take their power back. If someone was communicating with you indirectly or flirting with you, I feel like maybe this person is now quiet because they're trying to take their power back. This person feels like they were losing control. They were losing their mind. And they didn't like that. And so they were like, I got to get myself together. So they're trying to detach from you, or you are the one doing this to somebody. There is so much anxiety. I feel like you might end up having an anxiety attack. I feel like you're trying to practice breathing exercises. You're trying to stay calm. You're trying to relax. You're trying not to think about this person, but something happens where you just keep getting triggered. It could be that you think you're moving on from somebody and you feel like, okay, it's successful. I think the cord cutting worked this time. And then you go to sleep and you have like this crazy vivid dream and you feel like you're all in this person's mind or in their space. And then you wake up and you're like, that was so real. Why would I dream that? And then it's like you're back in that same cycle. I feel like you're having a hard time detaching from somebody who's a soulmate. And I feel that maybe you were with this person in a previous life. There is a strong possibility that there's unfinished business. Now, if you don't get to be with this person in reality, but you just keep dreaming about this person, one of my theories that I have is that you're working your karmas out in the astrals. It's like if you can't be together in the physical, the astrals is where you have to work out this soul agreement that you have. And that may be something that's going on. But it does look like, and then too, I see that another reason why you might feel just out of sorts at times or very emotional is because you're connected to each other. These might not even be your feelings. You might be picking up on the feelings of someone else, the emotions of someone else, because you have some sort of empathic bond to them. Someone does have a tendency to bring out your mommy issues or your emotional traumas. They bring that out of you, especially things that you try to ignore that you thought you healed from, that you need to navigate. It's like you can't run from it. You need to navigate through that darkness, through that fear. And maybe that's what this person is trying to help you do. Or you are the person is trying to help them. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, you have Seven of Pentacles, overall energy, the Empress. Okay, I'm just hearing like that old Brandy song sitting up in my room. But it seems like you are somewhere just kind of contemplating about your life. You're putting things into perspective. If there is something that you're trying to manifest, maybe you're trying, even if it's a baby, like maybe you're already in a relationship and now you guys want a baby. It just seems like you're having to be patient and you're having to wait for something to manifest. You may be trying to figure out, is somebody worth it, especially if they're an earth sign. Is this person worth investing time and energy into? Or maybe they're having these thoughts about you. There's a need to view a situation objectively before making any decisions. But it does seem like you're focusing on some sort of practical decisions. I feel like maybe someone has also expressed how they feel a lot. Someone maybe poured their heart out. They said all that they needed to say. They just put everything out on the line. And it's kind of like, I don't know what you're going to do with this information, but you just needed to know this, and I'm going to just leave it right here. And so now you're just like pondering about everything that person said. And, you know, I don't know what that conversation was, but it's like you're thinking about it a lot. Now, it does look like ultimately maybe someone is deciding that they're ready to move on. It's like, you know what? I've thought about it. I've sorted things out. I've weighed the pros and the cons, and I just think it's better that I just walk away from this situation. I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't feel like whatever. So I feel like you are walking away from a situation, even though you don't really want to. It just seems like that's the best thing to do for now. There also could be, this also could be reversed, where someone is deciding that maybe they're not ready for a relationship. Maybe they just want to have fun, and they know that you deserve more, so they're walking away. They're choosing to let it go. You might find yourself feeling very emotional about some things, realizing that you've been holding back. Some of you also may start to hold yourself accountable for certain things. Like, it seems like you're finally able to see in the mirror. Like, you can see yourself, or you can see the situation for what it is. And it's like, with that information, you know what you need to do, which again is to let it go or walk away. I kind of feel like someone also received a message from a loved one who's crossed over, and they are giving you some sort of advice to walk away from a situation. You might not believe it or want to hear it, but you know, you ultimately feel like maybe that ancestor knows best. They know something you don't know. You kind of agree with them, and you decide to walk away. Even if you're single, it just seems like people aren't living up to your standards. And, you know, you're like, you know what? I gave dating a try. I don't think I'm ready. I think I'm just going to remain to myself. I don't think I'm ready to date, or not willing to right now. So I feel like it's possible that you're losing faith. Keep in mind, though, that this more than likely is just a phase, whatever these feelings are that you're having. And you'll come through it. You'll come out of it. It just may be a period, a dark period that you could be going through. All right, so let's see what messages there are for, where was I? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, you have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Fool as the overall energy. I feel that you could be getting ready to take a leap of faith, and just try your luck. It seems like you're willing to let go or risk everything to have what you want. If you have been trying to avoid falling in love, it seems like something may happen where you're like, maybe this person is worth it. And so you just kind of let go and allow yourself to go through the motions with this person. For others of you, it may be that you're just more so getting ready to start some sort of a journey on your own. If this is a new relationship, it could potentially start off really fast. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like maybe there's going to be some sort of communication. Someone is willing to just like say everything that they need to say. They're like, I need to just get this out. So someone might send you some messages, or maybe you're having a conversation with somebody that you're involved with. It may seem like a love connection that you're having serves a higher purpose. Also, I feel like this is one of those type of relationships where you bring out the best in each other. It does seem to be some sort of mutual attraction or chemistry. It seems like whoever comes into your life or whoever you're interacting with, like there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. Something does come off as temptation. Or someone is feeling torn. It's like your love life could be at a crossroads. You can either stay on the path that you're on, or you can move forward with this person. If one of you was already involved in a relationship, it's very possible that you're deciding, should you like let go of your person and be together. Somebody's been talking to you in your dreams, or they're getting ready to. So if you are someone who normally remembers your dreams, even if you don't, just try, if you don't remember your dreams, no big deal. But this is especially to those of you that do remember your dreams, or you happen to remember a dream, even if you don't normally do so. You're being asked to kind of like go with the flow and just trust the process. The outcome is up to you. I feel like it's kind of unknown, or things are up in the air, but that depends on what you decide to do. It's kind of like you're creating the narrative of this relationship. Even if this is something that is written in the stars or something that is meant to be, it's still like you had a choice. Like you could either go down the path with this person or not. It seems like there's going to be forgiveness. Something about your love life is playing out like a movie, or it feels like a movie. But it seems like there is a situation where maybe there needs to be forgiveness. Or two people who are back together because they're willing to make adjustments to their relationship. It feels more like new energy. If it's not new, something about the energy is renewed. So maybe one or both of you have changed significantly since the last time you talked to them. If this is an existing relationship, it seems like you guys have had to make some important decisions, and you guys are trying to compromise. You guys are kind of negotiating your terms with each other. I do feel that peace is going to be restored in your life, though. Maybe you have been feeling out of sync, but I feel like something is giving you peace. Balance is being restored. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, you have the Ten of Pentacles, overall energy, the Seven of Cups. So something may give you the security that you need, even if it's based on an illusion or based off of secrets. Yeah, even if you're aware that you're looking through something through rose-tinted glasses, it still gives you comfort. Maybe this is something that you need. You need to fantasize. You need this illusion right now. It's helping you function or whatever. Oh, yeah. I kind of feel that you're going into something knowing that it's an illusion or there's a lie behind it, or, it's a secret, or that you're being manipulated. I really just kind of feel like you need this right now. You're like, I need this. I also feel like a relationship presents itself one way in the public, but is something else going on behind closed doors. There's many secrets. I'm getting the energy of someone who juggles a lot of relationships, and they are able to maintain peace between everybody, or happiness between everybody. And it could be because they have like a lot of money and they're like, I just need to take them shopping, and, or I just need to get them this. I'll get them whatever they ask for. And, I kind of feel like that it is what it is. Like, both people are aware of what they're getting into. This is like the agreement. Yeah, it's like you're getting what you need, they're getting what they need. So it's a fair exchange. Now, the other thing is that there could be an affair going on at work. Maybe you weren't aware of this, but there could be an affair going on at work. Or just could be some sort of secret relationship going on. Maybe you're aware of it, but the person that they're with isn't aware of it. You might end up needing space from somebody after an argument. But I kind of feel like this person is going to throw things in your face like you knew what you were getting into, or you knew what this was. And then you're kind of like feeling like, well, yeah, well, maybe I don't want it anymore. So there's some things, some challenges that make you think, do you want this? Also, someone may be trying to hide like a relationship is basically for their image. Somebody could be still closeted. And so, they have an arrangement, and, they have to present themselves one way to the public and conduct themselves differently behind closed doors. The other thing I'm getting, if there isn't like affairs and cheating, it still seems like there are some illusions or secrets going on in a relationship. Maybe you have a hard time expressing to your partner what your wants and needs are, or vice versa. It also could be that you're having to deal with in-laws and you don't really like their family, but you have to put on a happy face and just deal with it. Your home also might feel crowded or full, so you might find yourself disappearing and, taking a breather somewhere. But I really feel that somebody is more so taking care of several people. They're juggling several people. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. You have the Hermit, overall energy, Justice. Okay, so some of you may be coming off as introverted or just wanting to keep to yourself. Your current situation is part of your karmic lesson, soul contract, or agreement, regardless of if you're single or in a relationship. I feel like this is part of your karma. Seems like you're in search of something, or you're having to learn about yourself. You do seem to be at peace, though, whatever is going on. Yeah. And I feel like you're having to learn a lesson. Something is, it's like a lesson. It's like you're learning something. I feel that certain things are also being revealed to you from Spirit. Now, the other thing I'm getting is that if you're in an established relationship, you guys could be getting ready to get married, and maybe you're having to fill out paperwork. Or maybe you're getting ready to purchase something together, start a business together. It seems that you're being very responsible, whatever is going on right now. Your relationship requires a lot of responsibility. Maybe you're ready for that. If you are single, it could be because you have too many other responsibilities at the moment. Ooh, somebody is celibate and has been for a while. It's like you are on a pilgrimage or a spiritual journey. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're having to learn self-restraint. If you are dealing with someone, it could be that this person is a teacher or very wise. This is someone who is nurturing, but kind of like a parent or a mentor. I feel like somebody is old-fashioned and dealing with relationships in a traditional way. Somebody is more into tradition. I mean, there could be a marriage or an engagement coming up if you're dealing with someone. But if you're single, I really just feel like this is about isolation and understanding the journey that you're on. Telling no to people or not giving yourself to people unless maybe it's going to be a committed relationship. You're holding out. If you were at one point dealing with someone who was in a relationship already, you were in a love triangle, I feel like this person is now distant from you because they're working on saving their relationship. So they're keeping their distance from you. It's possible that there is someone out there thinking about you. but they're just not, they're needing to get themselves together first before they can commit to someone. They're trying to take care of their life, or something personal that they're dealing with before they can give their focus to you. They're coming off as very serious with heavy responsibilities. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.